A full house expected here tonight, over 70,000, and the fans still filing into Mercedes-Benz Stadium just west of downtown Atlanta. Tonight, hard to believe, our final Thursday night game of the year, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. Fighting through the tackle at the 30. Still going. And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
That kind of kickoff return is something we call a momentum play. So if you're the offensive coordinator and you have a script of plays that you plan to run, you may change it up now because you may decide to go for some bigger strikes and try and keep the momentum going.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going.
And that's how you get started and open up a game. Really well-blocked play. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. If you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you've talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control. And they gave their running back plenty of room to rumble.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. You talk about this Falcon defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. He ends up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
19 Lions, Cowboy 80. Hey, we got to switch it up, we got to switch it up, we got to switch it up.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Lions first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
A 5-yard gain.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This to Laporta, right side. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And they'll run with a 2nd-round pick from April's draft. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field. And they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Falcons, first down.
60 even.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Crack all 80.
Back to throw now on first down. Throws right back to London, complete again. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Drake London, 27 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ready, ready.
And off to Gibbs, headed right here. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Childress setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Crack all 80.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through a 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 18. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
And the Lions
trying the left side with Gibbs. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard
19
line.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw. Childress. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. These two teams all tied after 1.
Okay,
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
here we go. Set. 70, Timber Wolf. Ready.
Back to throw. Childress. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Back.
Looking to throw. Childress. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On 4th down, on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal. Bates' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks, giving the yard up to the 42. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Buffalo 18, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They're going to try and throw. That's to his running back, complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
That complete. It's Tyler Scott with it. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9.
The Falcons at 4-11 on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage, putting the ball right on him.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you kind of hit the jackpot there.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Warriors 70.
Looking to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. When they need to play on 3rd down, you kind of know what direction the ball's going, but the defense knew it too.
Yeah, it's a good call because they wanted to put 2 men on him, and they did. Dare him to throw into double coverage. Really what you're saying is, let's see if one of the other receivers can beat us.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
Well, they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer.
Operating from the gun, Childress. And he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Childress. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Let's go. 60 by 6.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw. Childress. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Childress. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Detroit
looking to throw.
Lions.
Childress. And in for the Lions touchdown. Isaac to Slaw. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Second down and 3.
19 tight. 60 minutes. 60 Eagles. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw here. That's blown downfield by London. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
Falcons, first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Still moving. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll set up a throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Set to kick off.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Throwing to start the drive. Childress. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think the probably just looked at things and said, unfortunately, this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Over the middle, caught by London. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Scott. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 35. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
Here we go. Here we go.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
At the 30-yard line.
Okay,
inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
2nd and 4.
incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
And it is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Luke Musgrave, 29 yards. And the Falcons have moved out in front. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Mustang 19. Panther 50. Panther 50. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Hey, smash Broncos.
Operating from the gun. Childress. Over the middle. He's got to slow. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Lions first down. A gain of 7.
Back to throw. Childress. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
They'll look to throw again. He's got it to Williams. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 52 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie us at 24. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
On play action, they'll throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
Off play action. Childress. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Card, trap 50, trap 50.
Looking to throw. Childress. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Childress. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
First down, Lions.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it, and he'll just get rid of it.
And in the second half of the tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, right?
Operating from the gun, Childress. The quick slant, touchdown! A 15-yard touchdown ground. And the Lions have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's 2nd and 10.
18, 19, 18, cut 19, cut.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Got his man. It's London. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
It's a gain of
great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw again. This pass is caught by London. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
26 more
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal as they'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so they went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. So a big play coming for the Falcons as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the fourth quarter. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hurt. Check smash. 19 tight, 9, go.
Operating from the gun, Childress. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Seven Pirates. Dragon 60.
From the gun on third down, Childress. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now fourth down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10.
Okay, ready?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here we go on second and 12. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on first and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it.
and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Off the RPO, he completes it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Lions have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. It's complete. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try to rise up and overcome it.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here we go.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Got an open man. It's Scott. And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 94 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's go.
Hands it off out of the gun. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now they'll change things up. On second down, they'll run it here. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on second down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
They've thrown for 3 touchdown passes. Now here, I think they probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so, but ordinarily, second down is when you run your play fake, your play action, show run, and throw the ball. Now they brought up third down, they'll have to throw it anyway.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. On the give, here's Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
And
This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Falcons 32.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, a nice tackle, a 6-yard pickup, but they need more than that. Here comes 2nd down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They're going to look to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
It's now
as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Here we go. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Look in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
Well, that's going to be incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Stop.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Lions, they moved to 9-7 on the year with 1 game remaining. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they drop yet another to fall to 4-12 on the year with 1 game remaining. And they will look to turn it around next time out. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.